everyone. Let us know, first of all, if volume levels are good, because I had to reinstall all of my drivers yesterday. If you were here for that stream.
Well, your stuff just...
Oh yeah, at the very start of the stream, everything died.
I just want
everyone.
you to know, I extend my apologies, Skye, for that, because that's like every stress nightmare I've ever had.
Yeah, same. I hate it. I ran around the house just trying my interface died, so I'm like, okay, time to try it on a bunch of different plugs, and then of course you bring it back and it just starts working again.
The stress.
Let's hit that. Mo's kind of quiet? Yes, I will boost Mo up, or more specifically, I will boost the Discord up. Austin down a little bit.
Hello.
There we go.
It time.
How do I sound relative to everyone else? This sound good? Okay. I can also drop myself.
Good on my end.
Yes, to me you also sound...
Jay's good. Alright, buddy, what's this all about? Asks Genmu. Austin's
What
also kind of quiet. I
is all about?
There we go.
Oh yeah, it's Sieben. Yeah, so this is Changeling the Dreaming. Promise of Vines, no nightmares allowed. This is a so far basically I wanted to run something on camera again because it'd been a little while, and Jay wanted to be a player in something, so I offered Jay a chance to hop in on our little changeling game that we do over at Duets with Dice. You can look that up on YouTube, and this is like, basically it went from hey Jay, what do you want to do, to okay, we're gonna pick up pretty much where we left off on our Duets with Dice game. If you've not watched that before, don't worry. This is as good a place to hop in as any. I will get us caught up on who's who and what's what, and we'll be doing it through the eyes of Jay's character, Skye.
Excellent.
We have lots of really nice looking art. D. Overton did pretty much like without me even asking. I was like, nah, the art you did before is fine. And D was like, nope, doing more. Yeah. Here. I'm doing actual icons for a lot of characters. And boy, they got that shit to me real fast.
The hustle. They moved like lightning.
I'm very impressed.
And MD did Skye for Jay, and it looks fucking great. And so thank you both for all of that. Big thanks. So what we're going to do is I'm basically going to introduce. I'm basically going to run this the way I would run it if you guys were both here in front of me with a table. We're going to be kind of low on visuals outside of character portraits. And I have a pretty vague idea of where we're going with stuff. And outside of that, we're all gonna sort of feed off each other, and we're gonna take it in whatever direction it goes, which is generally how I do my shits for Duets with Dice. And so we will open up with our new fellow protagonist for this little adventure, entitled "No Nightmares Allowed." Jay, why don't you go ahead and introduce us to Skye?
Skye is oh boy, late 20s legal clerk. Her main focus in life is keeping her head down and staying the hell out of the way of absolutely every problem that she perceives, which is frankly most things, honestly. She feels the scathing presence of others pretty much like most people feel hot irons. Her job is to keep her head down and to just blend and squeak by. Her current objective, more or less, is to take care of her grandma, who, well, she's getting on in life, and job as a legal clerk is meant primarily to support that. Should I get into the other half of things?
Absolutely.
Ah, fantastic. Okay, so Skye is a puka. Skye has the I suppose restriction or character attribute that when asked a direct question, she has to lie about it. She uses this to sort of squirrel her way out of various scenarios. Pukas generally have an animal aspect to them, and Skye's is that of a canary. Her overall, I suppose, role, destiny, is to act as something of a, scout. A scout for dealing with larger and greater threats in the rest of the world. Someone who's sent in to confront, more, well, I guess you'd call them nightmares. And she's been born again and again and again trying to fulfill this role.
That's right. So, for those who don't know, changeling in this setting is somebody who constantly lives in two worlds. It's not a case of like sometimes I'm this and sometimes I'm that. It is I am both of these things. And basically, what happens is when a changeling is born, the spirit of a fairy who lived on this world in physical form many years ago, back in like pre-Renaissance age. Basically, they used to be able to come and go from fairy world or Arcadia at will. But the gates to Arcadia have been closed for a very long time now, right around the time of the Renaissance, the Black Death. And many changelings, or many fairies, when that started to happen, they fled. Those that did not flee, or could not flee, as the case was, ended up having to be reborn again and again by hiding themselves in human bodies, because this world is poisonous to fairies. The banality of this world, the stasis by which human beings live, is toxic for fairies, and so fairies live in this kind of double world where you can a changeling that is properly awakened can see both the physical mundane reality that is set in front of them, and they also see another reality which is overlaid by that, which is called the dreaming. It is basically, cosmologically speaking, a little closer to Arcadia, but it is sort of where you go when you dream. It is where you go when it's basically this kind of separate but equal existence that is overlaid on our own. And they do sort of they interact with both simultaneously as real. And so changelings for all of history have been kind of, normal people look at a changeling and they see somebody who might be mentally ill. They're interacting and engaging with things that aren't there, or that aren't observable by the rest of people. And so the greatest threat to a changeling is usually starting to favor one of their halves more than the other, and that is a very difficult balance to walk, and it's a balance that all changelings have to walk. Basically, long story short, when man landed on the moon, the sense of wonder that returned to the world with that event thrust open the doors of Arcadia and sent back the She, who were they're essentially the rulers uh, of changeling society. They were sent back, and when a She enters a human being, there is no gentle melding of souls into one new being like there is with every other changeling. There is, well, the She have a way of telling you how that story goes, and it's usually something along the lines of, "Oh, well, the soul of the body that I have taken has been whisked away to noble Arcadia, where they are being well cared for and pampered to their whims." But no, they don't have any proof of that. There's no proof of that whatsoever. Those people, they could be dead.
We don't know.
Adelaide is an autumn She, which means that she is a She who was left behind.
The changeling path.
Yeah, she underwent the changeling way, and so her soul, like many other changelings, has gone through many different lives over the course of history, since the closing of the gates to Arcadia. Now, a lot of that, if a lot of that stuff goes over your head, that's fine. It is simply the backdrop. Where this story truly takes place is Point Avalon, Virginia, a seaside town that was started up back in the I want to say we said maybe like the early 1900s, as what was first a mining community, but has, after the mines dried up and mining industry had sort of faded away, has become a bit more of a resort town. It's a small town, and it still has kind of that quiet magic to it. There's a slew of artists, and there are lots of festivals held throughout the year, and there's a pretty famous little boardwalk situated in the town, and the town is pretty much divided into three subdivisions. You've got Point Avalon itself, which is generally it's the part of the town that Adelaide Francois lives in. She has lived there for quite a while with her brother Louis, and she's lived here for some time, and for the past, it's been
We've
it's
been
probably
here for
been
about
like
8 years.
Yeah, you've lived here for about 8 years, but Adelaide has only been a changeling for like
12 months.
yeah, for about a year. So she's still very much getting used to things. And unfortunately, while she's getting used to those things, she is also a titled lord.
With
Changelings
responsibilities.
with responsibilities. Changelings have titles, and they've made promises throughout the course of their many lives, and they don't always remember them right away, and so that ends up creating a lot of complications with a bunch of different as it pertains to their responsibilities and stuff like that. And so Adelaide, upon awakening, became extraordinarily beautiful the way most She are. She very much tend to appear as elves. They are long-lived and beautiful, and the Arcadian She tend to be a little unconcerned with more human aspects of their dual nature, and that tends to get them into trouble. With Autumn She, they tend to it's died down a little bit over the years, but it has they were often the targets of the other changelings who felt that she had abandoned them to die. And
I mean, I didn't, but go off, I guess.
yeah. So, ironically, of course, the Autumn She were the only She who didn't, but that didn't stop them from taking a large brunt of the hatred and pain that the other changelings felt when they were abandoned by their respective lords. And so, we will start with a small background scene. This, for those of you who have watched Duets with Dice before, this takes place about a week after the last episode that aired. So Adelaide is still adapting to her new community service job that she had to pick up, where she is helping kids with some after school stuff, and Skye, you at some point have been approached by a fellow member of your house. You belong to House Beaumain, which is a house dedicated to defeating the Thallain. They are essentially evil fairies who revel in the more negative aspects that creativity can bring. And this is Errant. Her name is Errant Shilray, and she is a Piskie. Piskies are essentially pixies. They have a knack for fitting in anywhere. They are small of frame and body, and they are well known to be little grab hands. They kind of can't help themselves when it comes to seeing something they want. They tend to see something they want and then wonder why it's in their hand right now, and that can get them into trouble. Errant meets with you at your local freehold. Do you know what city you are located in?
No, I don't actually. What would work best?
We can say that you are probably within the Kingdom of Willows, which is the general area of the southeastern United States. And so we can actually put you in what's that nearby town? It's the nearest big city to where we've said Point Avalon is. Richmond, Virginia.
Excellent.
Yeah. And so, in Richmond, Virginia, Errant has arrived. She was sent down to Point Avalon some time ago, and she wanted to meet up with you. She requested you specifically, and your lord and or lady had requested that you both meet up. And so you guys are sitting you guys are sitting together, probably in a nice little diner. It's a simple enough little meeting place, not too suspicious looking or anything like that. Chimerically, there is nothing super significantly interesting about this place, but the owner is an enchanted mortal who is basically able to give you guys, make sure that you guys have the little corner seat where you can speak openly with one another. And Errant is a fellow member of your house, House Beaumain, as was previously stated. And she comes in. She looks a little concerned as she approaches. You've met her before. She's not anybody particularly new to you. And she comes in and has a seat, and she sort of asks, "Hey, how's it going? It's been a little while."
Oh boy, question of how it's going. Looking at Skye, she like looks up with heavy lidded eyes. Yeah, it's going good. Obviously not. No, the only thing that's on Skye's mind right now is the Employee of the Month designation coming up in a week. That's the only thing burning through her head. She's trying to find a way to most efficiently not do work so that she slides under the radar.
Yeah. She looks at you and is like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is there anything that I could do? Maybe offer you a bit of a vacation?" She says as she pulls a sealed note out of her pocket and slides it across the table to you.
Her eyes go wide and she blinks a few times. A vacation right now? That'd be really inefficient. Oh, they'd hate that. Yeah, please. She reaches down and picks it up.
Yeah, you pop open the little wax seal that has that features both the wax seal of House Beaumain as well as a wax seal of your liege lord, and you pop that open, and inside is a letter. The letter basically it's a report written by Errant. In this report, it is said that 2 Thallain were found in the nearby burg of Point Avalon, and that while those Thallain have been effectively slain by one of the local lords, it is strange that 2 were found, and that there has yet to be any sign of a 3rd. And while this lord is expected to be able to handle that duty, it is the concern of this agent that she would suffer for it, and that it's not really her forte. Yeah.
She looks down, taps the paper a few times. When would I leave? Is it immediate? How short's the notice?
As soon as possible.
Oh, perfect. As little heads up as I can give. Fantastic. She's looking back down at it and going over it with a pen a few times and then perks up. Do you have any information related to people I might encounter there?
Well, you'll probably want to meet up with the local lady herself. She's a very sweet girl, but she's overwhelmed, in my opinion. She has a lot going on in both senses of what we do. She's trying to manage. She's attempting to manage her own freehold while also dealing with her family member, who is, without question, the single most banal individual I've ever encountered.
They sound delightful.
I cannot stand to be in that man's presence. His very aura physically pains me.
And you're sending me there? Wow, I appreciate it so much.
Well, he is easily enough avoided, I think. But
I see.
You might want to speak with the girl herself. she's a sweet girl and she means the world to me.
I love
You will
babe.
also you'll also probably want to inform the local Duke, Lord Tierson, that you are proceeding with an investigation in the area, just as a courtesy. The town itself is beautiful. It is perfect vacation spot. So, and it's still kind of underground. Not a lot of people have heard of it.
It's kind of like, cool.
she's
Yeah.
she's like nodding along, like, okay, trendy. That's exciting. Really excited about that. You look at her now. Dressed like she's dressed down absolutely as like. It almost feels like Skye goes through efforts to look as mundane as possible, which is kind of off-putting in itself, honestly.
Oh, I knew you'd love it. She says. She says with a wide grin.
She continues to nod. Well, this is certainly exciting, and you're certainly helping me out right now, so the least I could do is follow up.
Yeah, I'll have to catch up. I would be willing to stay there myself, but uh, I have I have to attend to my more mortal duties. Um, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. It's traveling circus. It's fun stuff. But we only stay in Point Avalon during the summers.
Oh, I see. Gotcha. No time for a vacation?
No, afraid not. I just got off my vacation.
She like sort of raises the cup of coffee. Well, I guess you have my sympathies then.
Mm-hmm. Well, in any case, do be careful. I included a separate briefing on sort of my understanding of what went down there, and it's pretty dangerous stuff.
Her expression actually falls to a like more serious line. I see. I'll keep your advice in mind.
This is a serious job. It's not something that, I mean, it'll be a vacation from work for as long as you'll be able to stay in town, but people died.
She just listens to that and nods and like thumbs through the report again. This time taking it a little more seriously, I think.
Yeah. You do see that basically in an attempt to overtake the Point Avalon freehold, and sow mistrust in the local Duke, several large happenings took place, and basically Tierson's girlfriend left him for a while, which made him completely unable to manage the freehold effectively.
Yeah.
Putting everything on Adelaide's shoulders. The other local lordling was slain with a cold iron knife, which means that she's dead.
She was drowned.
Oh, she was drowned.
She was drowned with cold iron shoved down her throat.
Right. Mo, you're not coming in very strongly for me. You're very, very fuzzy.
I'm very, very fuzzy?
Yeah, like I can barely make out what you're saying.
Oh no. Can you hear me, Jay?
Yes. I boosted up your audio and your volume, but you were relatively quiet.
I wonder why. Here, let me move my thing. Keelan de Winter was drowned. Well, choked with rocks and then drowned.
Yeah. So basically killed with cold iron in a way that she's not coming back. She's dead. And from the mortal perspective, a lot of the blame was put on her brother, Adelaide's brother, who had a previous relationship with Lady De Winter. And so that kind of helped destabilize Adelaide's life to an extent. And it ended up being a big mess. Adelaide did eventually find the Thallain responsible and did manage to slay her. This was after the Thallain in question slew her backup person, her backup Thallain, in an attempt to frame her brother again for murder, but more solidly, like she had him in the room with the knife, with everything, and Adelaide had to work very hard to
cover up
the cover up. And
also that Thallain was dating my brother, so it just gets worse. Like it was the worst possible setup.
Yeah.
I see. This is more murder than I was expecting.
Well, it is what it is.
She's like, puts hand on teacup, shaking slightly, raises it up to lips again. Not that I'm worried about this, but what are the odds that you think maybe someone from out of town could get dragged into She's like tapping the page that's like drowned and choked with rocks.
Yeah.
Is that situation more or less wrapped up, do we think?
I believe so.
Okay, good.
The Thallain responsible for that incident have both been slain.
Okay, good.
That said,
yeah.
Having only two Thallain operate in an area is not often how the Shadow Court operates, and it would be surprising to see only 2 agents of the Shadow Court work so effectively to destabilize an otherwise fairly stable freehold.
Of course. Yes, excellent. This information is very useful.
You'll essentially be tagging in on my behalf to sort of clean up the loose ends.
I relish the opportunity.
I wish I could. I wish it were me, to be quite honest. But life is life. I gotta hit the road.
You've got a circus to attend to.
I've got bills to pay. I've got money to make. The grind never ends.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing scenic freehold. Really, thank you very much for this. She holds out a hand to shake.
She extends and holds your hand to her head, and utters a soft prayer.
She smiles and like seems to calm down slightly at that. Like whatever anxiety as strong as it was building seems to be relatively placated.
I mean, look at it this way.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any confirmation that there are other Thallain there. That's essentially your job, is to confirm that.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, it was more dangerous when I was there.
Of course. Nothing ever goes wrong when I'm sent somewhere. She smiles, hand on cup, shaking again visibly.
So, I've got to stop by a gas station and get some gummy worms to shove into my fat face while we hit the road.
Whoa.
I've got to be in DC here in a few hours.
She nods. Well, good luck with your travels as well.
Thank you. Here. She pulls one little gummy worm and hands it to you.
She picks it up and pulls out a Ziploc bag and carefully places it inside, zips it shut, and places it back inside of her coat.
For
It's
later.
it's my last one.
She pats it. She pats it as if like, yeah, no, she's gonna treasure this. She treasures this as much as the report.
When you need it.
Nods very seriously to this.
All right. Goodbye. And so, you get to go home and tell Grandma that we're going on vacation.
We're going on vacation right before the end of the month without telling anyone.
And also located in that is 2 dots worth of resources in cold hard cash, courtesy of House Beaumain.
Beautiful. 2 dots of resources in gummy worm.
Yeah, in one single gummy worm.
Listen, when I need it most.
This money's good anywhere. It spends as good as gold.
And so, meanwhile, back in Point Avalon,
Help.
help. You are dealing with your new kitties. Let me grab some of them kitties.
I thought you said kitties, like kittens?
No,
Oh,
children.
babies. Wow.
Here's Lashaya. Here's Kay.
They're great.
Here's Kaori.
Oh.
They're so cute.
Oh, here's Lashaya's friend.
Mm.
Yo. Aw. The little horns.
And
Oh, I see. That's really clever.
our boy Joshi.
Aw.
Joshi.
Is there anybody else? Yes, we do have Dominic as well.
Yo, these are so good.
Dee did such a good job
Aw.
on these. I love
She
these
really
so
did.
much.
Yeah, you are essentially running an after-school program for these kiddos. They are you. Oh, and then of course the teacher, the main teacher who has she's sort of been staying in the office a bit more now that you've gotten used to the kids being around and stuff. But this is the teacher, Lul Albaz, Miss Albaz, and she has basically sent you to the playground, which is a little realm in the dreaming that is accessible via one of the lockers in the middle school where you are situated, and you are in the middle of a great battle.
Oh.
Where are we at?
This keeps happening.
No, not that one. I swore I had a battle.
The battle? Is it with something not physical, like battling with your self-confidence, or with like
Yes,
authority?
it
figures
is
you
like
want?
it is a lot like battling with your self-confidence if your self-confidence were a dragon.
Oh, wait. This just keeps happening. I'm not well equipped for this kind of stuff.
Oh my god, awesome.
You have your knife. And the battle is fierce. It is going like balls to the walls. It's scary. The kids are sitting there, all armed with their various weapons that they use to fight the dragon. Cowrie steps forward and says, "Fuck you, dragon!" and
Language.
jumps up onto the dragon, and the dragon completely sells it. It falls over and starts rolling around with Kaori.
Uh-huh.
And eventually Kaori sits there with her special little knocker Game Boy that she uses to summon video game characters to fight on her behalf. There is a little sprite of Chrono from Chrono Trigger jumping up onto it and stabbing into the creature. The creature sells perfectly, screaming into the sky. And as its HP bar reaches 0 and it falls over, defeated, Kaori stands triumphantly on top of it and screams, "Fuck yeah!"
That was pretty good. Also, language! Get off that dragon! Come down here!
Yeah, the playground, as it is known, is a large medieval keep constructed out of like playscape pieces that are all sort of piecemealed onto one another. It's like an elementary school playground that goes on for miles. With slides and monkey bars that will take you to different sections of the keep, eventually leading up to this great large tower that can be seen off in the distance. It takes somebody it would take somebody extremely athletic to climb their way all the way up to the top. But you guys mostly chill out on the ramparts.
We just hang out terrorizing the local flora and fauna.
Yeah,
like we're doing right now.
Yeah, and one of those local fauna is this dragon. His name is Bright. He gets up after they've finished playing and rushes over to the other kids and starts like nuzzling up against them. He's gigantic. And he comes over to you, who he still doesn't know very well, but he senses your title.
He senses my rank.
Yeah, he senses your title and sort of gives a polite bow.
I hold out my little hand.
It doesn't know what to do with that, so it just kind of like pushes his head against you.
That's good enough. Does anyone else want to play Fight the Dragon? Kaori did really good just then. Like, that was so awesome.
You're fucking right, I did. I killed that thing.
Language.
HP 0.
Yeah, that was kind of baller. I'm actually kind of surprised that you're very familiar with Chrono Trigger, considering that you are like 10.
My dad played it.
Oh, does that make it lame?
It's okay.
Okay, that's good to hear. Thank you.
People call it a classic for a reason. Like it's aged pretty good.
All right, thank you. How do you feel about Sonic the Hedgehog?
Sonic's cool. I love Sonic.
Yeah, me too. I've completed Shadow the Hedgehog 100% of the way through, meaning I have played it around 75 times.
Wow, you got every ending?
Every single one.
This is cool and all, but are the rest of us going to get a turn?
Yes. Who wants to go next? Do you want to go next, Kay?
No, not me.
Oh? Oh, that's okay. You should tell somebody else to go.
Lashaya. Lashaya steps forward. I don't know. Lashaya is a sluaw. Sluaw have no teeth and cannot speak above a whisper.
Addie comes and like leans down so she, doesn't have to strain to hear sweet little Ashaya. What don't you know?
The dragon is scary.
This dragon? This dragon right here with its long, terrifying teeth and its razor-sharp glass claws?
That's the one.
Oh. He's not frightening at all. He's just a big baby.
Bright looks at you with contempt upon hearing that. I am older than you, it thinks, but does not articulate.
You don't have to be afraid. Bright's not going to hurt you.
What do you think? She looks up at her friend. Her friend does not answer, but his eyes glow a little more intensely for a moment before kind of moving a little bit off to the side.
If I could feel earthly fear, I'd probably be real spooked about your friend.
Okay. We'll give it a try.
Yes, do it! I believe in you! Come on!
It's at about that moment that Lul steps in from the outside, or from back in the locker. There is a set of lockers along with a little shoebox for the kids to put their normal shoes up and put on their greaves and gauntlets. And Lul steps up. Miss Adelaide.
Yes, teacher?
I'm going to have to send you home for the day.
Oh.
I can watch the kids. It's okay.
Are the police here?
No, the police are not here.
Okay.
Lord Tierson wished to speak with you soon.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's worse.
It's fine.
Hmm.
What is he going to do? Cry at you?
That's very funny, Miss Alvaz. No, he might give me, I don't know, an impossible task to complete. He's done it before.
Yes, well, I believe this is in regards to greeting someone to the freehold, so it shouldn't be all that bad.
Oh, so okay, yeah, it's important. It's titled stuff. All right, well, you guys have a fun rest of the day. Goodbye, kids.
Bye! They all sort of wave at you with enthusiasm. And they skidoo. The dragon, Bright, steps back and looks the shadow in its eyes, ready to fight it with gusto.
Ding, ding, ding! Fight! Yeah, she leaves the playground. Is the playground still? Is it an actual playground in the real world, or is it like one of? Is like
It is completely. It's a trod. It's totally separate from its real world counterpart.
What's the door to the trod?
A
What
locker.
do I pop out of? Oh, so I just fucking stumble out of a locker.
Yeah.
I open it just a little to see if anybody's coming, and then once I see nobody in the hallway, I step out of the locker and then close it.
Yep. And you make your way to the front of the school, where you see your good friend. Hey, nerd.
Lily! Are you here to pick me up?
Yep.
Cool.
We're gonna be two sides of the same welcoming committee coin.
Oh, we're gonna be such a good welcoming committee?
Yeah, we are.
Can we play good cop, bad cop?
Yeah, I'll be the good cop.
I'll be the bad cop. Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. And and the two of you make your way over to Duke Tierson's manor. Meanwhile, back in Richmond, Virginia, you start packing away yours and your grandmother's belongings. And your grandmother is a little confused, but she's always a little confused. She's just like, oh, okay, we're going to the beach. Cool.
Yeah, I just got off the phone with the boss. Loved the idea. Loved it.
Good. You're getting promotion soon, right? Are you going to get your legal degree?
Of course, I'm looking forward to it. It's after all, I've been dedicating all of my time towards that big promotion, employee of the month, name on the wall, everyone clapping. Eyes on focus, and then she blinks a few times, shakes her head. Yeah, should be soon, any day now. This vacation, it should lead straight into that.
Yes. Well, that's good. Let's. It's good that they offered you some time off. You deserve it. You work so hard.
I don't know. I don't think I do. She waves a hand.
You. There's nobody who works harder than you. Even when I'm sitting here alone watching Maury reruns.
Yeah, no one works harder than me. Absolutely no one. She kind of grumbles.
Yes. It's going to be good. We're going to have a good time, dear. We're going to the beach.
Yeah.
Where's the beach?
Oh, it's this wonderful place called Point Avalon. You're going to love it. She's still packing stuff up. We can engage in various beach time activities in this scenic. It's past summer, right?
Yes, it is. It's October.
Like witnessing it from a safe distance and not getting too close where the biting winds will make you catch a cold.
It'll be fine. It's still warm. Have you heard about the Earth?
No, I haven't. Please tell me.
They say it's getting hotter.
I'm sure that our good pal.
She's joking.
Yeah.
She gives you a little smile. Like she's still like she's a very funny lady.
Yes.
She's not you can tell when she's not joking, and right now she just sounds like she's looking forward to this surprise trip that's been hoisted upon her.
Yeah, no, Skye similarly is like going along with it. A lot of the nerves seem to be related to the trip itself rather than taking care of Grandma, which she genuinely does enjoy from the bottom of her heart. It's just when she gets called in somewhere, it's never for a good reason. Like, it's never for fun vacation reasons. And the fact that Grandma's coming with her, sort of flipping a coin on whether or not she loves or hates that idea still.
Yeah. And so she sort of finishes getting her belongings together and is like, well, I'm ready to go when you are, dear.
Yeah, let me just pack a few more things. She's like shifting around, picks up a few very conspicuous artifacts and slides them into her bag. I really hope I don't need this, but you never know. Do you have
you feel the weight of the gummy worm in your breast shirt pocket.
It lends me strength.
It feels heavier than it did before.
So too as the weight of my responsibilities grow, so too does the worm, I see.
So too does the worm.
Deeply comforted by this fact, Skye will take the heavier worm and exit into the cold October air.
Yeah. you both you get set up in your little what kind of car do you drive?
Not a very probably not a fantastic one. Like, I don't think I invested in resources, so
Doesn't
let's.
matter. Resources is how much extra money you have to spend on stuff. It is somebody could be filthy stinking rich and have zero resources. It's just indicative of how much extra you have. Likewise, somebody could be fairly broke, but have 5 dots of resources. It would just indicate that any money they have is not going towards things like rent or stuff like that. But generally,
Income.
it's just disposable income.
Yeah, like she probably drives. Let's go with like a 1999 Chevrolet Lumina. Like,
Okay.
yeah, it is a car.
Yeah.
Notably.
And so yeah, you hop into the car and it's about maybe a 2-hour drive. It's very nice. It's very scenic. You almost miss the exit to get into the town. It appears that the highway does not. The highway kind of. It seems to skip the town unless you know exactly which exit you're looking for, and even your GPS is kind of like not wanting to go down that road specifically. It's apparently a big problem with the town, and the town is aware of it.
I see.
But yeah, you manage to make the exit, and you get in, and sure enough, once you start hitting the coast, you see this absolutely pristine modern American town, just nestled between a large hilltop that is covered with trees, and then as the hill starts heading down, you have this great view of just this very picturesque postcard like little town that ends in a beach, and you can see a little boardwalk at the end, and like you just have a perfect view of it from up here in the hill where it starts, and you look you type in the place that it kind of wants you, where they're like, hey, we've set up arrangements for you here at this inn. It also happens to be one of the places that you'll want to investigate, since we know that the Thallain had a room there.
Fantastic.
The cover up in.
And so you make your way down, and you park in the little parking lot of the what'd you say the place was called, Mo?
What?
Did you say that the place had a name?
Oh no, we had never named it.
It's just a motel. Yeah.
It's just a murder motel. You know how they come.
Yeah.
Dime a dozen.
And as you pull in, this doesn't look like a very nice area in town, to be quite honest. You see signs that are like that say like Deepwood Glen, kind of all around the area, and that this is apparently a fairly historic area, but it looks like right now there's a lot of it looks like a lot of buildings are somewhat disheveled. You can feel the banality in this area is a little heavier, just brought on by the general poverty, but there are sort of pockets of glamour. One of them is right across the street at a bar that you see.
Ooh.
You can see that chimerically, whenever something is very banal, it's very gray, it's very uniform, it's not very pretty. It's kind of cracked and unwell, and the bar that you see, chimerically, it looks like it's actually dressed up, which is a surefire sign that somebody at this bar either is currently or has at one point been a changeling that is dressing this place up.
Oh, fantastic.
And so yeah, dressed up, it looks like it basically looks like a sort of you see like little smokestacks little smokestacks coming out on both sides that spew out clouds. It's not clouds of like smoke or anything like that. It's just clouds. And there is the scent of honey is strong in the area, and there's like a large barrel, and it all has sort of like a little bit of a coal mine aesthetic to it. And like, so you can see that that as you would look at the parking situation for it, a lot of the parking spaces are covered over with handcart tracks, and so and you see a few cars parked by it. Non-chimerically, it just kind of looks like a hole in the wall.
Ah, gotcha.
It's just a little, just a little place that would be very easily missed if you weren't specifically going there.
Yeah. No, completely unable to help herself. Skye's stops, sort of points at the bar. Wow, they got places like this around here, huh? It's really nice.
This place looks like hell.
Oh,
This isn't where we're staying, is it?
I mean, it's great. Look at the scenic location. There's an overlook. The bar has she squints at it. It sells beers. She tries vainly.
You love that, don't you,
You
Granny?
like that? That's good, right?
Yeah, the foghorn. Well, I suppose I could get a beer. I'm not really much of a drinker these days, but I guess we're on vacation, so
Get you vacation juice, Nana.
Yeah, let's live a little, she says, scratching the back of her neck.
I'm a little more afraid that we're going to die a little around here.
Don't worry, no threat of waving hand, sweating slightly.
Well, it's your vacation,
Yeah.
dear. I'm not going to fight you too hard on this. If this is where you want to stay, I guess we can stay here, she says. She says like a puka.
Yeah. She Skye nods along. Of course, it's the place I want to stay the most in the entire city. Flips open notepad. Now, who died here?
So, at the inn itself, what was he? He was a...
Are you talking about Braston?
I'm talking about Braston.
Braston was a Spriggan.
Yes, the Spriggan Thallain, Braston, was killed by his master here as a means of as part of a frame job.
Yeah.
The room in question is still cordoned off. Like, they've probably got somebody to clean it, but it doesn't look like they're in any hurry to reopen the place. There's a guy sitting behind the counter, reading a magazine, and sort of like going over everything, and like, just kind of like he's watching a Maury rerun on top of a little TV that's on his desk as you enter the establishment. The little bell rings, and you walk up to the counter. He looks up. Hello.
Hi, room for two? Raises two fingers.
Sure, sure. Let me see here. And got any preference as to second floor or first floor?
What floor was the murder on?
First floor.
Time to see if she values her duty that much. She'll look around. First floor, I guess.
Alrighty, no problem. You guys here for Halloween? You guys here for the festival, or are you from out of town? What do we owe the pleasure?
Cocks and Eyebrow Festival?
Oh yeah. Town Point Avalon's filthy with festivals. And
Oh, what a colorful descriptor.
Halloween's coming up here pretty soon, and Halloween gets pretty wild. It's a little bit of a party town come Halloween. We've got costume contests. We've got town-wide pumpkin carving wars. You'll notice that some of the early ones are actually set out, but not really on this side of town. What you really want to do is you want to drive down to the town proper, and you'll start seeing a lot of the little sets. We also have squirrel bridges, and your grandma's like, "What is a squirrel bridge?" Oh, they're handmade bridges that we set up between the stoplights. For the squirrels.
Is that a town tradition? I've never heard of anywhere else doing that.
Oh yeah, no, we stole it from Longview, Washington. They've only been they're only going to be the best until we try.
No
We'll
one
show
finds us
we'll
like
show you who the most picturesque town in America is. Washington, you bitch.
I love this man's aggression.
Me too. She's like, Skye blinks a few times, having that unloaded on her, and then she turns back to Grandma and is like, "Do you want to go see the squirrel bridges?"
Yeah, Squirrel Bridge sounds fun.
the two look back like, looks back across the counter. Where would you recommend observing the squirrel bridges this time of year?
Oh, you can't fucking miss it. We've made sure of that. Like this side of town's pretty cheap, and we've tried to set them up, but the local gangs like to tear them down and use them for like things to run over with their cars, basically.
Skye briefly considers, are squirrel bridges indicators of gentrification? Investigate more.
The answer? Yes.
Yeah. Well, we'll keep an eye out. If, it sounds like we can't miss them.
No, yeah. Like once you get out of this side of town, the town is beautiful. Like we just can't do anything about the hooligans on this side. They make this place terrible. Anyway, welcome to our inn. We hope that we can accommodate you.
Skye turns back to her grandma. What a delightful cell. This man has a way with words. I'm genuinely way more excited to explore the town now.
Great. Yeah,
This man is
me too.
shit.
All right. Do you want the haunted room? He says.
Skye looks back to her grandma with a face that is a mixture of a wide smile and sheer agony.
It's actually just freshly been opened up.
There's only a little bit of water damage.
They say, yeah, they say that it's haunted. He says while like wiggling his hands.
That unreal. Something that I would not have been able to observe based on the description. We'll take it. She reaches her hand down.
All right, yeah, here you go, room 108.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
Haunted? How long's it been haunted? Your grandmother says, "Oh, you it freshly haunted. I assure you. We've got a brand spanking new batch of ghosts."
No, these ghosts have not hit expiration date.
Yeah, I know. We got a brand new ghost. Why
Only
do
the
you say
finest
that?
precious for you.
Locally sourced.
Fresh ghost.
I love it because this guy is flipping back and forth between I'm fucking with you and I am absolutely a murderer.
Oh God, no! I
didn't.
didn't do it. I would be in jail by now if I did it. Unlike the killer who was never seen again. We're still working on the legend.
But based on your description, someone was she jingles the keys in her hands. Someone was killed.
Oh yeah, someone was killed there 2 weeks ago.
Skye blinks a few times.
Oh, but don't worry. It wasn't any like it has nothing to do with you guys. Like you'll be fine, probably.
Does this come with a reduced rate?
Tackle him.
Yeah, so here's what you can do. You can give me a finance and manipulation roll.
Ah, excellent. Let me see.
Oh wait, I don't think we have finance in this game.
Yeah.
So you can give me a streetwise and investigation.
Streetwise
That's a good one.
and manipulation.
Or yeah, streetwise and manipulation.
Yeah. I clicked the
And
dice
so
button.
you can, so yeah, if you scroll down to the bottom of the sheet, you can see dice pools, and that's where you can kind of set them up.
I clicked it. It doesn't appear to be rolling. Oh,
Uh-oh.
wait, no. There's an input value on the main screen. Never mind, it's fine. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 6.
6. There we go.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh God, that's a really good roll.
Yeah, it is.
Oh my.
All right. You know what? Just for you, because you're a tourist. We gotta keep people coming into this place.
Yeah.
And so I will be happy to give you our reduced rate, even though we are offering you a featured room here at our hotel.
She takes the keys and graciously bows slightly. I'll be sure to tell all of my friends about this place.
Please do. Enjoy your stay. If you need anything, feel free to ring us. We'll bring you some towels, some fresh blankets if you're uncomfortable. Anything you need.
One of those little EMT machines if you want to go ghost hunting.
Oh yeah, I can give you special our hotel exclusive dowsing rods if you wish to communicate with the dead. I also have a Ouija board a Ouija board themed bath mat.
Because the other one was, destroyed.
Yeah, well, we didn't have an old one, but we had to replace the bath mat anyway. So
Look, Grandma, our vacation's already turning out so exciting.
Yes, this is a regular adventure.
Skye says, holding up the 2 dowsing rods with the Ouija board bath mat thrown over his shoulder.
Hey, I'll be honest with you. I'm thinking about doing a ghost tour of that room specifically. What do you think would be a good rate for that?
Oh my god. Time to decide how Skye actually feels about this. I think, she scratches the side of her head with one of the dowsing rods. Like, would you close the room down and not have people stay there?
Well, I'd probably just do it on nights where nobody has that room, which is, often enough, and I can manipulate it in such a way that nobody's in there, but
I see. Yeah, well, in that case, you'd probably need to charge enough so that you made the money that you would have made renting the room out back, right?
Yeah. I mean, ideally, I'd get like groups of like teenagers. I might turn it into an escape room. Actually, that kind of sounds cool.
What the
Have you ever heard of those? Have you ever heard of those? They're super cool.
I've heard of the. Yeah, no, I think I've heard of those. That's like you go into a room and then someone locks you in there, right?
Yeah.
There is no further discussion. The dude's just not alone.
Yeah, but like there's also like puzzles and stuff. It's like a song.
Oh.
Or do you think that's a little too?
Oh, wait.
That's a little too hard?
Oh wait! Like the movie Saw.
Yeah, like the people are locked in there for an hour,
Yeah.
and then I have cameras set up in there so that I can watch what they're doing, and I can like help guide them through the puzzles that they need to do in order to get out.
Skye is just like quietly like, She takes a note like,
It sounds like a kidnapping room.
yeah, and you'd have to charge a lot of money to kidnap people. Skye says, taking a note, suspicious innkeeper, investigate further. Cameras? Question mark.
So like 40. Gotcha.
Yeah, 40 sounds absolutely sorry, 40 what? What were we talking about? She finishes taking her note and puts the pen away.
And so yeah, you make it like this guy will talk your ear off if you let him. He's clearly a man of ideas and a man of big dreams for his little inn.
My face hurts from laughing.
And so yeah, you basically like worm your way out of that conversation and make your way back to the room itself, the room where the murder took place. The murder of which is an aspect of what you are here to investigate.
She like pokes her head into the room. Well, I don't see any ghosts. Come on in, Grandma.
Yeah, no ghosts. There is some police tape. No, I'm just kidding. You walk in and it's been cleaned up. You can hardly tell that anybody's been murdered.
Wow, hardly.
Yeah, no.
Hardly.
The best feature of the room, the fact that we can hardly tell anyone was murdered in here.
Yeah. And so yeah, you get set up with Grandma and you kind of get things going. Grandma unpacks and she lays down after the long drive and turns on Maury and asks, "Well, what are we gonna get for supper, dear?"
I was hoping to maybe run across to the bar across the street. Like, they probably have good food. I could smell it. Smell like honey. She mutters to herself.
Oh, I can't smell anything, but you want to get bar food for dinner? It's a vacation.
Yeah, what better time than on a vacation, you know? Like, we've got we've got days in front of us, so if we get sick, we can just hang out in our cool hotel room.
Yeah, it's a little cold in here, don't you think?
I don't think anything. I don't think anything's wrong with this room. She starts to search it rapidly. What's wrong with the room?
There's water damage for sure.
Yeah, there's a little bit of water damage.
We burst the pipes in the sprinkler system to cover up the evidence that whoever my brother was framed for.
Yeah, there is a hint of like some ocean watery smell in here. It also smells of dead bark, just slightly. But you're not sure if that's chimerically or not. And so yeah, you get set up, and you do have a couple of things that you can choose to take care of early,
Yeah.
or you can take grandma around and get her tuckered out so that you can take care of your actual job.
I think in order it would be take grandma around to look at the
Squirrel bridges.
Squirrel bridges. just for a time, enough to get her bored, because this is going to kill Skye in real time. She's going to be dying the entire time she's doing it. But getting grandma tired enough that she can bounce and go see the people that she's supposed to see is probably objective number one.
Yeah. So the two of you get in the car, and you start heading off to look at the sights. Meanwhile,
Oh no.
let me find the man. Here he is.
Go get grandma turned up.
Oh.
You stand before Duke Tierson ap Fiona, your cousin and the Duke of Point Avalon, Virginia. Lily, thank you, my dear, for bringing my sweet cousin to me.
Hi.
Anessa is also there. Let me grab her.
That's good.
Where is she? There she is. Anessa is a Selkie.
Oh god, I forgot how cute Inessa's icon is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Anessa is a Selkie, and she is also happy to see you. She is Lord Tierson's constant companion, except for those times where she's not. She and Tierson have a tumultuous relationship that can sometimes be quite hot and cold. And right now, it seems that they're getting along just fine.
Right now, they're still in love.
Yes. Tierson looks at Lily and says, "Thank you, my dear, for fetching young Lady Adelaide." Yeah, whatever. Hey, yeah, whatever. Hey, Addie, I'm gonna be outside. I can't stand this square.
Oh, okay, Lily. I'll come get you when I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Lily.
I love Lily. She's pretty good.
One of our most appreciated members of our court. She works so hard. Lily outside. Lily tormenting a hippogriff in his with a stick and chains in his menagerie.
Some people might find Lily abrasive and terrible, but I find Lily charming in her own special way.
Yes, that is a lovely way to look at it.
Yeah.
Anessa speaks up. Lily scares the hell out of me.
Is it her gnashing fangs?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes she unhinges her jaw and puts it around my head like she's gonna chomp it, but we know that she wouldn't actually do that. We do it as a game. It's fun.
Yes, Anessa, it's fun. All right. So, I will have you know that I need you to do a very important duty. This will require your attention at the Freehold in Point Avalon. You know, the beach shack.
Uh-huh.
your very own sweet freehold. How is the renovations of that coming, by the way?
It's coming pretty good. I'm very slowly putting the glamour back, and the balefire is looking much better. I think it just needed time to rest.
Excellent. Excellent. I'm very happy to hear that. We are preparing for young Joshua's seining, uh,
Ooh.
and it is going to be an absolute. It's going to be an absolute delight. I did want to speak with you about Sawain this year.
Oh. I think last time Samhain came about, I was a little too fresh to experience it, really.
Indeed, indeed. But this time you are here and you are among us, and I could not be happier. You of course know that Samhain is the one night of year where all seelie changelings get to experience their unseelie side. We shift one mask for another, and during this time we revel in the night's delights.
Oh,
We get up to
wow.
all manner of mischief, and most of all, we forget everything that happened the very morning after.
She was smiling really wide while he was telling me like how wonderful it was. And then he says that. And her smile fades just a little as she begins to imagine what the day after looks like.
Oh, it is
Uh,
always a matter of abject chaos. It is wonderful. It's like getting to experience that movie. What's it called?
what?
The Hangover. Every night from everyone's perspective. It is a delight.
Oh, do that do a lot of people like wake up in jail?
Oh yes.
Oh, but Lord Tierson, I just got out of jail.
Oh. Oh, Adelaide. Then you probably shouldn't commit any crimes.
But
I'm just kidding, my dear. The law will not extend its wrinkled, glassy palm towards you.
oh,
I have seen to that personally, and so have you. How
uh,
is uh, how is your good friend Detective Aiden Graham doing?
he's adjusting.
Yes, I'm
Uh,
sure. Has he been driven to the brink of absolute madness yet?
One time, I caught him crying in his police car, but then like I he drove away, so I don't know.
Ah, delightful.
When I asked him about it, he said that didn't happen. It happened, and
It
I let it go.
happened.
Yeah, I know it did. I feel a little guilty. I
I
didn't
don't.
want him to cry in his car alone on his lunch break.
Well, with Salain approaching quite rapidly, I would like to let you know that there will probably be some people coming into town. Some, of course, to celebrate. Others, of course, here to how should I put it? Investigate. Uh, Samhain is a night where good Seelie members of the Cathain, like us, tend to give in to baser instincts. It is delightful, but there
Mm.
are those that would take advantage, I'm afraid, of us in these states. And so, with that, I have taken it upon myself to up security.
That's probably a good idea.
Yes, yes, I
What with
believe so. You're
what
welcome.
with everything that happened? Ugh.
Oh, Adelaide, are you still thinking about all of that? That happened weeks ago.
Um, yeah, like I replay it in my dreams all the time.
I can't imagine why you handled it as expertly as you could.
I don't know, it just keeps happening. Like sometimes I'll be chopping food when I'm making my dinner, and I'll think about what it felt like to plunge a knife into the still beating heart of a living creature.
Ah, the sweet smell of victory, reveling in it.
Huh?
Ah, that
No.
that is
Uh,
just like a
that's
powerful knighted lady such as yourself.
oh, I guess I just don't remember it like that. Maybe with time I'll remember it more fondly. I I
There,
mostly just remember coughing up a lot of blood because she gave me magic pneumonia.
oh yes. Are you finished with that? Is that that's not contagious, is it?
No, I just have to keep going backward on account of my weakened immune system, but I'm okay.
Your weakened immune system.
Yeah.
You are like a
Fleshy
delicate
bodies.
You are like a delicate glass flower, he says,
Oh,
holding a delicate glass flower.
ah. I I am like a delicate glass flower.
He pull
Yeah.
he pulls a petal off of it and hands it to you.
Oh, thank
This
you.
this is much like you. You still have the constitution of a childling, and we love that about you.
Th- uh, th- uh, Thank you.
Mm.
Uh,
You are an absolute treasure, my cousin.
yeah, that really means a lot to me. Much like this petal, I have been removed from everything I know and will be here for a short time before I wilt away.
That's beautiful.
Did you think so?
He pulls a petal off and slides it delicately into his mouth.
What? Oh, oh, you can eat it?
Yes, it's not
She
really glass, my dear. It's a
she
petal.
lifts she lifts it very like cautiously to her mouth and like gives it a little bite like you would if you're like testing a coin.
Yeah, it crumples just like a real petal would. It doesn't break like glass in your mouth.
Oh, well, that's a fascinating texture.
Yes, yes, it is.
Uh, oh,
Well,
uh,
well, my dear, I would love to assist you, but I am absolutely swamped getting this place ready for Samhain.
mhm,
I can't help but have noticed the lovely autumn pumpkins that are being set up on blocks,
mhm.
uh, that are being set up on the corners of little blocks, and all of them with depicting fine art of cannons firing back and forth at their neighbors. It is such a delightful way to let out neighborhood aggression.
Yeah, because all of my neighbors move away in the winter. I get to use my entire neighborhood.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it's
I can't
sweet.
wait to see what you put together, dear.
I'm very excited. Let's gotta
But
get
yes,
started. Oh,
yes,
I have to
in the
meet this
meantime,
person.
yes, in the meantime, I would like you to set up your own freehold. Make sure that people are welcome. Be sure to welcome them on my behalf. If anybody asks to speak to me, be sure that you vet their importance before bringing them to me. You know, the usual.
Uh-huh.
If
Okay.
there's anything that they need that is within your purview to help them, I expect you to help them.
Of course. It's my duty and responsibility that I have sworn to.
Yes, yes, it is. And your dealings with the children, how is that going, my love?
I'm only about 60 hours into my 150 hours of community service,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
and I really like it. I love the kids. They're so cute and
They
creative
they
and
are
violent.
truly
They're so violent.
oh yes, they will be soldiers for our court in due time, I'm sure.
Thinks
Some of
about
them
Cowrie. Yeah.
some of them are older than they appear. They have old souls. Some of them are battle hardened over ages and ages. And he starts going on as Lily comes up. What the hell are we still doing here?
He's talking about battles in the past.
Oh hell yeah. Anyway, I'm about to scram the fuck out of here.
Oh, no, no, no. I'll go with you.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Lord Tierson? Excuse me?
Oh, yes.
I really must get going. I have so much to do, and there's so little time in the sun, in the day. I gotta
Yes.
go.
Yes, there is. All right. Have Fade see you out.
Very well. Curtsy. And then she curtsies to Anessa.
Anessa's like, yeah, you don't have to do that with me.
Listen, I am doing my best.
Fade just sort of is there behind Lily. What?
Did you get scared, Lily? Did you get scared?
I don't get scared.
Oh yeah, you don't get scared. I forgot.
I was
That was a
screaming
sneeze.
at him.
Oh.
I don't get scared. I inflict scared.
I believe you. Addie, who is not afraid of Lily.
My ladies, right this way.
Very well. Thank
He
you for
speaks
showing us the
quietly.
door.
This is the door.
All right. Well, Lily,
Please come again soon.
have a good evening, Fade.
And you as well, my lady.
Oh.
Lily.
Interesting. He doesn't like you.
Good.
Oh.
He's a stuck-up butt.
Oh, he is? I couldn't notice.
Huh?
You're so perceptive.
Yeah, I'm very perceptive.
Let's
I
go
can
to
see
the-
all kinds of things.
Like what?
I don't know. Don't put me on the spot.
Can you see the pain in my heart, Lily?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's not there.
Not unless I grab it and pull it out of your chest. Then I might be able to investigate it.
Can
But
you
I can't do that because I'm sworn to serve you or something.
Oh, that sounds dumb.
Super dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway, where do you want to go? We can
We
go
have-
back to the freehold, or I can take you back to your cursed ass house.
I don't want to go to my house. We could go to the freehold.
Yeah, I
I'm-
don't blame you.
I've started just setting up a sleeping bag in there.
Mm.
So
You know that place has beds, right?
I like to stay right next to the balefire.
Oh, yeah, I get it. You're well on your way to the path of corruption.
What does that mean, Lily?
I mean, someday soon you're gonna wake up next to that balefire, and then you're gonna wake up not next to that balefire, and you're gonna be like, well, why don't I just sleep next to this thing every night?
Lily, I'm trying not to go home. Do you want me to go to my house?
You can go wherever you want.
I
don't
don't want to go
care.
to my house.
I don't care. I think Sid's over at the freehold though. He's getting things set up like you wanted him to.
We should help. It would be nice.
If you say so.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, you head over to the Point Avalon freehold.
I like to imagine we're on my bike and she's riding on the back of it, making me pedal her.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if Lily has a car. She seems like she doesn't, and I can't drive.
Oh, Lily has a car. It's like it's a pretty crappy little car.
I have
That
a Chevy Impala.
yeah, something like that.
No, it's fine. I'll
Yeah.
ride him.
Well, step on in.
Oh, I was gonna see if you were gonna open the door, and I'm glad that you didn't. 'cause if
Oh
you
yeah,
did-
you're right. You're right.
No, you
Walks
don't have
around
to-
the
you don't have
car,
to.
opens the door for her, and then gets into the driver's seat, closes the door.
Oh, that
You gotta
was
jiggle
weird.
the handle a little bit.
Oh, okay. Jiggle it up or jiggle it down. It's not working.
I don't
Lily,
know,
open the door.
I never have to open that door.
Open the window. Roll the window down. Lily!
Hey.
Lily!
She
Don't
reaches over.
me.
She reaches over and pulls the window down. Like not with the little rolly bit, but like has to like grab it and like pull
Holy
it
shit.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. And she like climbs into through the window. Very regal.
Yeah, cool.
As soon as you're in, but upside down, she fucking floors it.
Lily, you don't have seatbelts.
Yeah, they're for squares.
Oh my god.
Lily drives somewhat erratically to the pier, and you guys get set up on the boardwalk. Eventually, you make your way down onto the beach, past where the boardwalk ends, and you go up to the private little seaside shack that is set up, sort of nestled under a cliff that starts to form towards the point where it is considered to be the end of town. You get inside the shack, and as you enter the shack, you see the Point Avalon Freehold, a large, beautiful, long hall sort of situation where there is a beautiful green fire that bursts forth from the center of the room. This is the bale fire. It is a source of glamour that all changelings love to eat up, because that is the stuff of dreams, and it is the stuff that gives them their powers.
Didn't we put the balefire down in a hole due to the incident?
You may have.
Because I remember it was either Lily or Sid or someone in my motley was like they spent the glamour to put it in like a basement level.
Yeah, and so Sid's getting that set up. It is set up in a basement level. He's coming up the stairs from that, and it looks like he's been getting that dressed up. Oh, Adelaide, Lily, how's it going?
We're here to help with you. I'm here to help. Lily is here to direct.
I'm here to unhelp.
Oh, Lily's here to unhelp, but I'm here to help. And we want to set things up because apparently people are going to start coming.
Oh yeah, we've got a few who've already come in. Nobody of huge importance, but yeah, there are a couple people loitering about, just wondering when they can go see the squirrel bridges.
Oh,
Tourists.
I kind of want to show people the squirrel bridge that has my name on it, the one that's in my honor.
Oh, the Bridge of Saint Adelaide.
Yeah. I know it looks like all the other bridges, but it's my bridge and it's special.
Mm-hmm. The Rabbit Bridge.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna keep getting stuff set up. You said you wanted an archway over the beach entrance. Right now, one of the walls, the far wall in this large, beautiful longhouse, is just gone, and it opens up to this huge chimerical trod. And along that trod is a beach. The beach itself is of bright blue sand that sort of shifts colors from blue to orange to purple depending on the time of day, and a beautiful pink ocean of breathable water that is home to all manner of gun-toting fish. Yeah. Anyway, did you want an archway over that, or how do we want to set that up?
I think I do like the archway because I feel like it frames like the view of the ocean. Do you think we can put in like a couple shallow steps down into the sand?
Yeah, I can do that. I can
Yeah.
make the shallow steps out of sand.
Oh, that's a good idea. We should make it look like a glittery quartz sandstone. Oh, that's such
Sure.
a good
Yeah,
idea.
why not? Yeah, sounds
That's
good.
such a good idea, Sid. You have such good ideas.
Oh, well, thank you, Addie.
Hmm.
Or my lady.
Oh, it's okay. Lily, do you want to unhelp?
Yeah.
Stand there.
Uh-huh. I'm like 3 steps ahead of you.
Love it. Icon. And I suppose she's gonna like also like I don't know, how should we decorate it for Sam Hain? Like, are we just gonna go like pure Halloween? Are we just gonna go pumpkin? Are we gonna go autumn themed? Changelings and autumn themes feel kind of grim to me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's
'cause-
kind of the idea.
uh,
We just sort of like, I don't know. What do you want to do? Like pumpkins? You want to set up a jack-o'-lantern using the balefire? I don't know.
that's a really good idea. Maybe we can like
No,
decorate.
then don't do it.
Uh,
That's my
oh.
idea. You
But-
can't have it.
Oh, you're right. I'm not going to steal your idea. You should enact your idea and take credit. You should put your name on it.
I don't want that credit
Why?
because I don't need your approval.
Oh. Lily, I turn away from you and I do not talk to you.
Okay. Cool.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just didn't know how to respond to you.
Uh-huh.
I just didn't want to be rude. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Whatever we do, I just don't want there to be like too much blood, I guess.
Okay, so you want boring. Gotcha.
I don't know. I
What do you
feel
want?
like
You want me to set up a Christmas tree? You want me to set up some wreaths? You little Christmas bitch?
Christmas, bitch.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to. You clearly don't want to celebrate Halloween, so let's just skip right on to Christmas.
No,
That's
I
the
don't
most
want-
banal thing I can think of. How
I
very
don't want
autumn of you.
I don't want to do that, Lily. I don't want to skip to Christmas. We can have blood if you want, Lily.
Hell yeah. You're goddamn right we can.
Oh. Okay, you're in charge of blood.
She leaves.
Wait. As she slams her way out of the freehold, like Addie's eyes go wide. Oh, what have I done?
You've made her in charge of blood.
Oh no.
You've
Oh,
fallen
no.
right for her plan. You've fallen directly into her gambit. She has played you for a fool, and we will all suffer for her actions.
She called me a Christmas bitch.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have done in that situation.
I didn't know what to do. It felt like it was so painful when she said that.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
Oh, like, should I just greet people?
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
That-
I'm gonna get back to work on them arches.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Do you want me to order out dinner? Oh, I could go get dinner since you've been working so hard.
Yeah, that'd be swell actually. I'd super appreciate that.
I'll go out and I'll bring back some food, and maybe I could set up like a little buffet table for anyone who wants to help.
Yeah, you might try to find Lily too before she kills somebody.
Oh,
Or, I don't know what she would do. I don't know
Really?
where she's going to get the blood, to be quite honest. This place would require a lot of blood to really notice a bunch of blood.
I feel like blood is. Oh, I'll stop her. Let me get. I'll go.
Yeah, you should do that.
She like runs. Like she just like hauls ass out of there. Like she slams
Lily's
open the
like-
door.
Lily's like goblin hopping through the through the beach, just grabbing sand and tossing it up in the air as she's dancing her way to collecting blood.
Oh no, Lily.
Yeah. So after a little while of seeing the town, it is very picturesque. It is beautiful, one might say. You drive through and you see these weirdly like long stories told with pumpkins, where it's like each pumpkin that is placed presents a different scene of battle. It looks to be from like Civil War times, maybe, this battle. And then you do see a few little signs of like that maybe some of these battles that are depicted are a little more recent. As you recall the wars, when the She returned, not all of the common kiths were super ready to just hand over the power that the places that they had been sitting on for years and years and years. However, the She used their titles and they used promises given ages ago to essentially bring most of the commoners under heel. That is not to say that everyone is happy about that, but it is the peace that you currently sit with on this day. You do see several instances of important battles that were fought and things like that have been depicted. And so, you spot some of that stuff, and eventually Grandma's tired enough that you guys just sort of stop somewhere to eat. You can go to the sushi shack?
The Shimi Shack?
The Shimi Shack.
Oh, I can't. I can't pronounce that.
It's the Shimi Shack.
The Shimi Shack.
Where you go and you can get a Godzilla shaped rice meal that has a little fire that spews from its mouth. It's a local favorite.
Oh, this is charming, actually. Come on, Grandma. Let's sit down.
Oh yes, this place is very nice.
Yeah, it's got a very surfery sort of aesthetic to it. And eventually, a young lady comes to take your order. She stands at a very imposing 3'5", and comes up to take your order.
Oh, hello. I'm Daisy. I'll be taking care of you. Are you from out of town?
She says, looking at you.
Oh boy. She's. Skye shakes her head. No, of course not. We actually roll through every once in a while. This place is basically a second home.
Oh, well, I've never seen you before. Well, anyway, how can I help you?
Looks over to Grandma. What do you have that's, what's the most novel thing you have on the menu?
Oh, that's probably the Godzilla, although we can't really call it the Godzilla or else we'll be sued by Toho.
I understand. She scratches the side of her head. Well, I'll have some of that, and best of luck with the Toho, whatever that is.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's see here. I'll get you one Godzilla, and I'll get you a anything you'd like to drink?
Yeah, just water's good for me. Grandma, what do you want? You wanted a beer, right?
I'll have a beer.
Yeah, water for me, beer for her. Thank you so much.
Okay, do you have a preference there, ma'am? Huh? Oh, yeah, wine's fine. All right, wine it is.
She looks over at you.
Big smile.
And all right, I will go and get that in just a minute.
And so she rushes off into the kitchen to start preparing your meal.
Okay, so we saw the various pumpkin wars depicted primarily by pumpkins. What was your favorite?
Yeah, those were. I saw one of like the little men with the knife.
You see this scene exactly depicted.
Oh.
Oh, that was your favorite?
Yeah, it was very detailed. It was kind of scary.
It certainly was. Some would call it visceral. The way they still had pumpkin remains dripping over the side. Kinda spooky.
Yeah. Yeah, wow. They sure know how to do Halloween up here. How has nobody ever heard of this place? This place is lovely.
Skye's going to think to herself, be real with me. What's this town's relationship to the world at large? Like, what do people think about it?
It's a small town. If mentioned at all, it is as a very charming little place that is nice to go to for vacation, or if you're particularly wealthy, it's a nice place to set up a summer home at. A lot of the places in Point Avalon proper are not lived in all year round. They're essentially summer homes.
Yeah.
Including a lot of the houses in Adelaide's neighborhood. And you're in Adelaide's neighborhood once all of the streets are named after Shakespeare characters.
I see. Skye raises up a hand. Well, it probably has to do with the fact that on paper you'd hear a place that mostly exists primarily for summer visitors, and a lot of its advantages are in its quaintness, and it just blends together with a lot of other towns,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, it's very charming. A real hidden gem, as it were.
Skye is quietly nodding along, remembering exactly why she's here, where she's staying, and all of those other things. Just turning those thoughts over in her head. Well, is there any place that you might want to go? Anything exciting that you saw on the way here?
Oh, I've been in the car all day, dear. I'm quite tired. I think once we eat a Godzilla, we can go ahead and just set up at home for a little while.
Well,
just rest my feet.
Yeah, of course. Don't hesitate to call me. This vacation is as much for you as it is for me.
Of course. If I get too bored, I can go to the spooky bar across the street. And I'll get into a knife fight with a local.
You'd give them a run for your money, Grandma.
They better run once I get my knife on me.
Damn. Has Nana done a dime?
She's just joking. You're pretty sure.
Yeah, she's definitely just joking. Skye internally, I have no idea what she jokes about and what she doesn't.
Alrighty. I think I've got it. Why isn't that song playing?
Well, it's playing for me.
Oh, okay. What the?
You might need a refresh.
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that then.
Like good old Roll20, the music breaks sometimes.
Here we go. All right, here we go. Here is your Godzilla. Spelled with an AW and an H at the end.
Oh, yes, this is very novel. Thank you so much.
Here you are, and we will go ahead and get this set up for you.
And sure enough, you see a little Godzilla set up on a plate. It can easily be shared between two people, and it has a little wick coming out of its mouth that she lights. And she sprinkles a little substance on it that turns the flame blue. And she says, "All right, so the game with Godzilla is this. You are supposed to take as many bites out of the Godzilla as you can without knocking this flag of Japan over." And she sticks the flag of Japan in Godzilla's, like one of Godzilla's spikes, and then plays a little sound of the Godzilla noise going with pain.
Skye finds this utterly delightful internally.
It
This is the best thing she's ever seen. She looks down at it and like sort of like prods to the side. I assume while we're trying to avoid the flames, correct?
Welcome to Point Avalon.
Love you, Daisy. Fucking love you.
Just let me know if you need anything else, okay?
This seems like a fire hazard. I'm surprised they let them sell this here.
Oh, it's probably illegal.
Skye's eyes are glittering as she eats it. This vacation was now worth it.
So, yeah, you and Grandma take turns taking bites out of Godzilla so as to keep it still so as to keep the structural integrity of it enough so that the flag of Japan does not fall over. And you're gonna roll for this contest.
Yes, please.
Let me see what this roll is.
Dexterity, maybe?
Yeah, I'm thinking probably dexterity and.
So are you trying to find out what she would roll to eat this thing?
To eat it without damaging the structure, I'm thinking craft,
I
but
don't know, like etiquette? Shit.
yeah, let's go with etiquette.
Okay.
So dex and etiquette, not a role you see very often.
Difficulty.
Difficulty. For now, it's going to be 6, but it's going to go up with each
There we go.
3 successes. You stick your spoon into it, and the flag stands strong.
She's eating sushi with a spoon? This is
No, it's not sushi. It's rice.
Oh, it's a rice Godzilla. That's monstrous, and I love it.
Dexterity and what did I say it was?
Etiquette.
Etiquette.
Yeah, this is officially the best day of Skye's last 5 years. This is wonderful.
Shit.
Let's see. Graham probably doesn't have too much dex, but she makes up for it with etiquette. We'll do 5 dice. Difficulty 6. One success. So the flag starts to tilt a little bit, and that's going to make the difficulty higher. As Grandma kind of goes in a little heavy-handed, but the flag still stands, and now it is your turn. You don't know if this was to sabotage you or not, but the difficulty is now 8.
Ah, I see. Let's go difficulty 8. Oh no!
Wow!
Beautiful!
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Oh.
Okay, so you kind of take the spoon and you try to lift the flag a little bit and get it a little set up, but the spoon just drops from your hand. It drops from your hand, and then rice kind of flies off in a few directions. The fire has been long put out, thankfully, so nobody's going to burst into flames and die today. But it does ruin the structural integrity of Godzilla, and you hear the noise once more as Godzilla falls into a bunch of pieces. You see that
like no.
You see that built into the center of this Godzilla rice monster is a bunch of like beef and chicken. It's nice. And so from here you could just kind of stir it up and have a normal fried rice meal.
This is fucking delightful.
She
You have to work your way through carbs for that fucking protein.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, she tilts it over and like her manner shifts from like honestly a relatively loose and relaxed one to back to the same rigid, almost like robotic like spoon to mouth motion.
Oh, you lose. I win.
Yes, you do. I'm really proud of you. Definitely not.
Congratulations, Grandma.
Yeah, congratulations, Grandma. I wasn't totally associating any amount of personal significance to my success in this contest. She mutters off to the side.
Oh, you can say that all you want, dear, but I know you. It's fine. Not all games can be won with Grandma.
Why did you say that so grimly? So ominous, Nana. Shit.
Skye goes about miserably devouring the rest of her meal.
At that point,
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Daisy,
Oh, no.
Hey, Daisy, I want a monster to eat. Oh, Lily, you can't be here anymore. Uh-huh.
she just sits.
Lily! She's
Huh?
running behind you.
Oh, hey, Addie, I didn't hear you I didn't hear you after the first mile. Wow, you caught up.
You can't be here. You're banned. You're
What?
banned for starting fight.
I have never started a fight here.
Yeah. Dude, you can't be here. We have to go next door.
It was outside. I keep telling them that. It was outside. It doesn't count.
It's on the premises. You're gonna get in trouble.
No. I would never have risked my good patron status at this establishment.
Okay. Maybe it's just because you stabbed the guy with the spoon that was from the establishment, and that's why they kind of just associated it with you.
Well, when I stole it, it became my spoon.
Okay. When you stabbed that guy, did it become his spoon next?
Yeah, you can look at it that way. It was up to him to return it. Ban him.
Daisy, is it okay if we're here?
No. Well, I mean, I can't say no to you, Adelaide, but Lily can't be here.
What if?
We have guests.
Oh, and she looks over.
You look over at Skye, who's looking down at her spoon mournfully. This conversation bringing back memories of her most recent failure. She's lost in a fog.
Adelaide looks over and sees you. Adelaide has very high gray mare, so
Ooh.
she sees you as you are.
Oh, that's excellent. Skye is just, yeah, no, you see a miserable bird on the far side of the room.
Oh, we have guests. Lily not you, Lily. Daisy?
Yes.
Can I bribe you to let her stay here?
Yes.
Okay. If I Venmo you a fitty, will you ignore Lily for a little bit?
You have 50 minutes.
Oh, that's the perfect amount of time.
And then she has to go.
Okay, all right. I just need to order a platter for the freehold.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
having a decorating.
Oh, I'll get right to work on that. I'll make you something nice.
Thank you.
Whoop. She goes back in, and it kind of dawns on you at that point, Skye, that Lily is the only employee here right now.
Or Daisy.
Or yeah, I'm sorry, Daisy.
Oh, she tries so
Other
hard.
flower
She kind of mumbles off to the side, and then, like, almost seeing for the first time, noticing that there are other people in the room, she does keep, like, a wary eye on Lily and, like, blinks a few times.
Hey.
Don't, she's eating. Lily, stop.
Hello. Hi, Grandma.
Shifts over. She's like, hi,
Here, scoot.
Lily, you're being so rude.
Huh?
Excuse
Hi.
me, can I help you? Hi.
Hi, I'm Lily.
Nice to meet you, Lily.
What are you here for?
Oh my god. Adelaide puts her hands over her face.
We're
Oh no.
we're here to see the squirrel bridges. Extremely charming this time of year.
Touristy crap.
Lily.
You know, you want to see the real fun stuff, you should go to the murder motel.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah, you know, the murder motel. So it's kind of off the beaten path.
Yeah, what's
as
the
it were.
outside look like?
Oh, it just looks like a regular motel,
Oh,
but
okay.
somebody died there.
Oh, okay.
Lily. Okay. She finally like approaches. I'm so sorry. My friend Lily is just very friendly.
Yeah, super friendly.
She certainly is extremely friendly.
You probably don't want to go to that murder hotel. Somebody was murdered there very recently. And it's very, very frightening.
Oh, I think, isn't that the one that we're staying at?
Oh no.
Well, the man behind the counter was very charismatic in selling a certain room to us.
Was it Daniel?
Thanks,
Was he
Bag.
talking about how he was gonna make it into like a haunted ghost tour thing?
She blinks a few times. Room 106. Or
108.
108, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. She lets out a mournful call.
Isn't that the room that we found your brother at, Addie? Awfully suspicious.
I could actually say the same. Hold on, what?
Don't listen to Lily. Lily has this thing where she just lies a lot. She can't to a puka.
Yeah. Wow, that's an extremely specific lie.
Yeah. Lily can't control that kind of thing. And maybe Lily shouldn't say that kind of stuff.
Of course.
Around people who are staying in that hotel. But maybe we can talk about it later.
Hotel's pretty generous.
Do you oftentimes lie about very specific things like having a family member at a murder scene?
Yeah, do you?
That's it's under investigation. It's nothing. It's just accusations. And that's proven in the court of law. Lily, stop
All right, you've talked me down. I'll get off the squirrel bridge. See you later, Addie.
Bye. I'll talk to you later or something.
Sucker.
Now Lily has gotten away scot-free to do her mischief.
I've fallen into her maw once more.
Her wiles.
I gotta go pick up stuff for my grandma anyway.
Okay.
Hi, Grandma.
Goodbye.
Wait, are you Lily's grandma?
No, I've never met that girl.
Oh, I'm sorry. My friend Lily is just very, exuberant.
No, you are the prettiest girl I have ever seen in my entire life.
Thank you.
Skye looks over and grins at Grandma at that.
What's your name, dear?
My name is Adelaide Francois.
Oh. Well, you could probably make a lot of money being as pretty as you are.
I do.
Like a model or something.
I do. Or at least I'm going to soon.
How so?
I have a YouTube channel, and things are really working out.
Oh, Grandma.
She owns a television channel.
I own a television channel. It's called Everyday Addie.
I see.
Everyday Addie.
I can write
What
that down.
number is it?
I can write that down for you if you'd like to watch it later, Grandma.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you actually just put it on, I have a playlist, and if you just put that on, she falls right asleep. It was really good for the algorithm.
Holy shit! Skye's like quiet thumbs up off to the side.
Thanks. Well,
Did you
I
hear?
don't.
You hear that? You can fall asleep watching the show on YouTube.com. And it's really good for the algorithm. I don't know if there were such a playlist of compiled content somewhere and you did that, and it would be very helpful.
Everyone turns and looks at the camera.
That was nice. Well, I didn't mean to interrupt your guys' lunch. I didn't mean for Lily to do it.
No, it's okay. Skye's going to compare. Like, were there any pictures included with the dossier she'd been handed?
No, but you can give me a dice pool to put two and two together.
Let's put some 2 and 2s together.
Give me wits and investigation.
Wits and investigation. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. Difficulty.
6.
6.
Oh,
Wow. Well,
Why?
one success. You remember her saying something? You remember her saying something about her brother and like someone in your dossier's brother was involved in something. Maybe you'll put that together after a night of sleep. You'll wake up in the middle of the night
And just be like,
"Oh my God,
wait
that was her."
a second, that was her! She's in the room, of course, that this murder took place. Yeah, like, Skye's like, she starts to process things, puts 2 and 2 together, and then is, just immediately interrupted / distracted looking out the window. Are you from around here?
yeah, this is my hometown.
Okay.
Kinda.
Well, do you...
You're not.
She, like, quickly, like, shifts back and forth. I mean, I've come here before, once or twice. We're from nearby.
Oh.
Yeah, we're just, we're here visiting. We're here doing touristy things. After all, Halloween's really big here, right?
Oh. Yeah. Halloween is balls to the walls, buck wild.
I see, that wasn't in the, that wasn't in the, she almost says dossier. That wasn't in the tourist guide I got. Okay. Do you have any recommended spots?
Ooh, for Halloween stuff or just stuff in general?
I guess stuff in general. Any places that might be interesting. Like, places someone might go to get a good look at the town.
Ooh, I could probably take you to a couple of places.
She sort
If
of
you don't mind me
relaxes.
playing tour guide.
Yeah, that would actually be pretty nice.
Do you have a car?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
I can play tour guide by getting in your car. You're not murderers, are you?
she like looks over to Grandma and
Well,
waits.
let's just say that in the past few nights, we have been in a room that a murderer has been in.
Oh. But you don't murder people in cars, just hotel rooms, right?
Skye looks back over at Grandma and waits.
No, dear, I don't kill anyone. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Okay, I'm not afraid. People almost never get murdered in Point Avalon except when they do.
Oh, that's wonderful.
That's absolutely wonderful. Would you happen to have a list of all the people that were murdered, especially recently?
Oh, me and you could talk about that later for sure.
I see.
Oh, you guys get to have a murder club.
Yeah,
Where what are you gonna do? You're gonna get together and solve mysteries?
I feel like I should ask at this point, you're not a murderer, are you?
Oh.
Williamson.
She does. Her face goes slack for just a second. No. Uh, you know, some might say no.
Skye blinks a few times, not 100% sure how to take that.
But not really, like, not often.
You remind me of my grandma. She goes,
Oh.
If you were to count up, I don't know, like 4 or 5 of the most recent murders, how many of them do you have at least 2 degrees of separation with the murderer on? She says, smiling like she's joking.
I didn't realize you were a detective.
That wasn't an answer to my question.
I suppose it wasn't. I don't want to incriminate myself. I plead the fifth. I plead the fifth.
You're not in a court of law. I'm just a grandmother.
I suppose we are just in the mean streets of Point Avalon, and I am subject to the law of the jungle. I did nothing. Two.
You give me a manipulation and expression to try and talk circles around Grandma so that she stops with this line of inquiry.
All right, so you said manipulation and what?
Manipulation and expression.
Sure. Could I do charisma and expression?
No, you are trying to get her to do a very specific thing, which is you're trying to talk circles around her.
What's the difficulty?
You're trying to fast talk her. It's 6.
Yeah, because I have attribute captivating, so I feel like that might have been. All right, so it's 6.
Yep.
Let me see.
Okay.
Just 1.
Yeah. You managed to get her to stop asking, but she does actually seem a little suspicious of you now.
I mean, God, it happens every time, huh? No matter what, I always end up looking a little bit like a murderer. Oh.
Well, I'll go. You can go ahead and drop me off back at the motel, and you can come back later and tell me about it, and I'll just keep the police on speed.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Just be home by, I don't know, 11, and we can agree upon that. 11 or so. That'd be good.
That sounds perfectly reasonable. Turns back to Addie. If I'm even a second late, she will call the police. It's happened before.
Oh, she's a narc? Okay.
Nods like, yeah.
Let's drop off Nana, but I do have to get my sushi platter first.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You are given your sushi platter and you eat it quietly alone.
Eat it. This isn't for me. This is for.
Right. This is for the freehold. Right. Okay. So you have a few things that you can choose to do at this point, Adelaide. You can either risk the platter being cold, or you can take Skye on a tour of the town, or by taking Skye on a tour of the town, or you can rush back to the freehold as quick as you can, drop the platter off, come back to Skye, and then give the tour.
My idea is that I want to take Skye to the freehold first and foremost.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can drop off Nana and then go directly to the freehold.
Okay.
We can do a tour a little bit later. We have to do some formal stuff first.
Yep. And so, you manage to you get several large you get a big plastic bag that has several large platters put into styrofoam containers, like little to-go boxes. And Daisy gives these to you and says, "Tell everyone I said hi."
Oh, I will. After your shift, do you want to stop by, or do you have another shift at another job?
Yeah, I have to go back to my regular job.
Hmm.
I'm just
okay.
filling in. I'm just filling in over here, but it's fine. I don't mind. I loved helping people.
Daisy, you are a breath of fresh air in this world. Do you know that? You warm my heart every time I see you.
Yeah, just keep Lily away.
I'm so sorry for her. I'm so sorry.
You need to like get her a leash or something.
I can't do that. Lily would eat it.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
The leash is. We've made vows.
Well, you should get her to listen to some of those. Or you should enforce some of them.
It's hard.
It's easier for you than it is for others.
I know. I just don't want to be a bully.
All right.
All right.
Well, see you later, Addie.
She gives you a hug.
Oh, she smells good. Oh, she's so cute.
Yeah, she smells like pancakes.
I love Daisy. So cute. All right, I'm ready. I'll sit in the back seat.
Yeah, no problem. Feel free to move up once we drop her off.
Oh,
You
yeah, sure.
Sit behind Scott. Actually, I'm going to sit in the back seat. I don't know what kind of garrote you might be holding.
A garrote? Oh, I don't have a garrote.
You know, piano wire.
Oh, I
that
know
you
what
put
a
over
garrote
the car. You put over the car, and you push back against the seat as hard as you can until the person in front of you chokes to death.
Hey, Grandma, what have you been watching lately? Just a curiosity.
Oh, I've been watching Murder, She Wrote.
I don't remember Murder, She Wrote being that bad, but
Having a
Oh, the
garrote
new
in the
season.
car.
The new season has been very, very modern and violent.
oh, okay. You may
Yeah.
sit behind me, so long as you promise not to garrote me. I have a lot to live for.
Oh, that's okay, dear.
Besides, someone's already tried to murder me this year, and I'd like to keep it down to only like 2.
Can I ask
Oh.
who exactly? Who's tried to kill you this year?
I'm so sorry, my dear. I did not mean to joke so forwardly. I didn't know who you were, and I didn't know what you've been about. And
It's okay.
we're just glad that you're
He's
here.
dead.
Well, I guess if it had to be you or them,
I didn't kill them.
okay.
Roll subterfuge and manipulation.
I did. I killed her. And I do it again.
Difficulty 7. Grandma's kind of sharp and she's onto you.
All right, so that one would be a manipulation.
And subterfuge.
Guys, I'm here to say anyone who's watched me play this.
Let me ask, do you have any dots in subterfuge?
Austin.
I
higher.
know the answer to this
Higher
question.
game. Have I have never been able to successfully lie to someone unless I was just actively gaslighting somebody. Like I can't. Like it's so difficult for me. I have to use magic to lie to people. All right.
All right. So, if you do not have a dot in subterfuge, that difficulty does go up to a 9.
Yeah, it sure does.
So just
Unless
remember.
I could use expression storytelling, who knows? Here we go.
Oh!
Okay.
All right.
oh,
That's
The
one.
the odds were so low.
She'll back off. This is obviously a bad line of questioning to go down. And she does apologize for bringing up all of the murder.
It's okay. It's all right. It's just a little murder.
Yeah. catch a
After an awkward ride back to the motel, Grandma comes over to the other side of the car and gives you some mace, just in case, dear.
This is for me?
No, it's for Skye.
Oh, here's Skye.
She does it very subtly
Yeah.
and does her best to not let Adelaide see that.
Skye takes the mace with a pained smile. It's just like, have a good night. Try not to watch too much Modern Murder, She Wrote.
Have a good night, Grandma.
I'm gonna go watch Murder, She Wrote Miami.
It's like NCIS. For some reason, Ice Cube is in it.
Yeah.
Ice.
One of the ices.
One of the ices is in it.
Vanilla Ice is in this one, actually.
Excellent. Yeah, so
Cool.
she drop her off. Skye, like, sort of rubs her temples. I'm sorry to bring up what's clearly a pain point, but could we maybe talk a little bit more about those murders?
Yeah, it's fine. Are you worried because you're gonna come and stay here and you don't want to get murdered?
She like tilts her head back and forth. In a manner of speaking, yes, but also no. She shakes her head. I
will note, Jay, anytime you do wish to be straightforward honest with somebody, you can do it. You just have to spend a willpower point.
It depends on how dense she is right now. I feel like Skye was weirdly buying those lies more than Grandma was. So she's going to yeah, you know what? Let's spend that point of willpower. Let's talk through it.
How that works is you're just going to mark the box. You're not going to get rid of the dot.
Okay, excellent.
So I've got you set up right there. There you go.
She sort of exhales slightly. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm interested primarily in these murders because I've been told to sort of investigate them, make sure that nothing further occurs. From what I understand, it doesn't sound like there's going to be any more issue with the previous murderer, she says, scratching her chin. But, I guess I'm just a little worried that, there might be others potentially involved and the risk hasn't quite decreased yet. So I'm here to make sure that the town's safe, I guess.
Did the Baron send you?
Oh boy. That's exciting. She blinks a few times and looks over. Hey, can I have that oh shit moment right now?
Yeah.
She blinks a few times, thinks back to the dossier and is just like, oh crap. You said your name was Adelaide, right?
Yes. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm so rude. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. My name is Lady Luminoax.
I see. Oh, okay. Skye sort of trails off and like taps the steering wheel. Well, okay. Oh boy. Where do I start? Skye's going to explain exactly why she's here. Like, top to bottom. No, like nothing else about it. She's going to explain how she was asked for help. She drove over here with Grandma. It's under the guise of a vacation. All that shit. If you want me to spend another point of willpower, I will.
Do it.
Done.
I'll note, you can also spend a point of willpower at any point for one automatic success.
Ooh, excellent. So yeah, she drives for a while, mostly like doing that thing where you're having a long conversation in a car, and she's like wheeling around the same like 2 blocks repeatedly, she notices. It's like, wow, really like that squirrel bridge up there.
Yeah, that one's named after me. It's St. Adelaide's Bridge.
Oh wow, it's majestic.
Yeah. Some people might say it's like all the other bridges, but it's not, because I actually, when I was building it, I put my hair in it.
Oh wow, I can see it so clearly. It has a much more dignified and regal air.
Yeah. I don't know why you did that.
The squirrels would be honored to crawl across that one. Anyway, that's why I'm here. She finishes up finally.
Well, then let me take you to my freehold.
Oh,
Here, I'll direct you.
okay.
Take a left up here on Macbeth.
Okay, left on Macbeth.
And you
Slowly
pretty much
wheels
just
around.
drive to the beach. It's like Adelaide's giving you all of these specific directions, but it's really like the freehold is essentially the most northeast part of the town. And it is like on the beach, a fairly remote part of the beach.
She like parks the car, climbs out, walks onto the beach. Okay, it's frigid out here.
Oh, I'm sorry. It is a little cold. You notice Adelaide is wearing a crocheted top.
Yeah.
It's kind of a lot.
she like sort of squints at you.
But it's better once you get inside.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad that I was able to run into you like that. I was told to expect you.
That's good. Yeah, I was hoping to make contact at some point. She scratches her chin again. I hope we're not imposing on you, and I hope Grandma didn't give you too much shit.
Oh no, your grandmother is so funny. Oh, I love her. You get to be around her all the time?
Yeah, as much as I can.
You're so lucky to have someone like that. Like, your family's nice.
She blinks. There's not.
It's complicated.
I see. She like smiles at that. Okay, well, yeah, Grandma's great. I wouldn't leave town without her. A little worried bringing her here, especially after the incidents lately, and due to me not having a backbone, she sort of speaks up. She's currently staying in the murder room with all the water damage.
Oh. That's kind of grim.
Sort of shrugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. The guy at the counter seemed very enthusiastic about it, so hard to say no to that.
Oh, Daniel. What did he charge you for that room, by the way?
I think he dropped it from like 80 to 40 or something, but then he was going to do something like open it up as like some weird puzzle room that he'd lock people in and charge people the same amount.
There was a dead body in there less than 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Too soon, Daniel. Too soon.
So, are you familiar with this corpse?
Oh, yeah. The two Thallain were trying to infiltrate my freehold, and they did it by infiltrating my life. First.
Sort of brow furrows. Oh, could you,
The Thallain known as Cassiopeia murdered Keelan de Winter, knowing that my brother would be a person of interest, and then started to date my brother, and then framed him for the murder of Braston.
She blinks, shakes her head. I guess I didn't know how deep it went. You have my, I don't know if I should say condolences. That's ugly.
It was hard.
She sort of like nods along like, yeah, that makes
Are-
sense.
In those reports, what are people saying about me?
Oh boy.
They're not saying like I'm some sort of like cold-blooded murderer, are they?
No, quite the opposite. They say so this report was actually written by Errant, who is a friend of Adelaide's. Adelaide does not know that Errant was a spy.
Oh.
No, she doesn't.
Oh
Adelaide
boy.
has no idea about any of Errant's other affiliations, but
Oh, fantastic.
Errant speaks very, very warmly of Adelaide, and says that she is that while she did her duty, she found the Thallain, she killed the Thallain. Uh, she is also not the sort of person. She's not ready to be a Thallain killing badass.
Ah, I see.
She's not that type of person, and she's probably not taking it super well.
Skye is like internalizing all of this at once, sees the look on Adelaide's face, and is like, "Oh boy, what do I say to this?" And she shakes her head and she goes, "Well, you know how reports are. Absolutely clinical. They don't speak to things one direction or the other." She sort of like holds out a hand. It doesn't exactly say that you're some Thallain killing badass, but just the same. She sort of like leans in a little bit. Half the point, I think, of me coming here was to assess exactly what you're doing and how you're doing. So I
I
guess
could.
jury's still out. Shrugs.
Uh, I'm not doing well. I'm not a Thallain slayer. It was.
I mean, you are.
The voice of God chimes
The
in. It's
voice
like,
of God. Remember what you did, Addie. I did it because I had to, and there was no one else that could help me, and I tried to warn everybody, but nobody listened to me. I tried, but the Duke his girlfriend had left, and she was like a she couldn't. People can't say no to she, and so she just did whatever she wanted, and I
Well,
I need help.
yeah, I've got some good news there then. People are listening now at the very least, and, well, yeah, she pats her own chest. I'm a representative of House Beaumain, and I am a certified Thallain slaying badass. She says with 100% confidence. So, you won't need to worry about a thing while I'm here. I don't get sent on jobs to, that, I can't solve or resolve.
Uh, She like squints at you.
Yeah.
You're a puka?
Nods.
Uh-oh. You're in danger.
She puts a hand on her chest. Me? Really? In this place? In this quaint little community? No.
I mean, as
At
long
this hour,
At this hour?
time of year.
localized entirely in front of my freehold? Show me.
Yes.
My freehold is right over here. See?
Yeah. You see an ugly little beach shack that you would not pay a second glance to yeah.
She's like,
No, if
yeah, there's no but. It's just you wouldn't pay a second glance. Like looks up at this place.
Oh yeah, it looks much better on the inside. I'm thinking about maybe buying like some beachfront land or something and maybe building something a little nicer. I don't know. I'm like sort of still like planning it out. Maybe something with like security, so like Thallain can't get in.
That sounds like Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't have any of that.
Oh, how comforting.
Wipe away a tear. Hey, here, come inside. She throws open the door with the one hand because she's holding the suit. This all is happening while she's holding the
Oh,
sushi.
yeah, of course. Of course, of course.
She's cried onto the sushi, so there's like little there's like little pearls on some of the sushi.
Yeah, one of the things about she is that they cannot look ugly under any circumstance.
Yes, of course.
The world will not allow them. And so whenever Adelaide weeps, it's beautiful and it never makes her look bad in any way.
All right, Sid.
Hey, welcome back.
I brought sushi and I brought a friend.
Oh, hello. Have we met?
Have they? I don't think they have they?
Nope.
She extends a hand. No, I don't believe so. Unless you were, She like, blinks a few times, looks a little bit closer at him. Have you traveled out of this town much? Gone up?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I mean, sometimes, but like, yeah, I'm a local.
I thought I recognized you for a second. Reaches out a hand, named Skye.
Sid Steelskin.
Nice to meet you.
Sid Steelskin at Fiona. Knighted. Squire to my lady Adelaide.
Mm-hmm.
Looks over.
Yeah.
He's huge. He's huge and looks like he could like break Addie in half with one hand.
She gets a slightly more sly smile. I thought you said you didn't have security.
Not full time.
Yeah, I gotta run my t-shirt shack.
Oh, you run a t-shirt shack?
Yeah, you know, when in the summer mostly. During the later months, I tend to just do little odd jobs around when I can.
She looks down at the tank top he's wearing. Is this one of his designs?
Yes, it says
Sun's out, guns out.
It says "Sun's out, guns out," but has little pop guns that have like little corks attached to it.
I'm visiting with family. I'm sure my grandma would love one of those. Is there a chance that I could get one?
Oh yeah, I've got like 20. I'll just go to the shop. I've got a lot of extras. You know, your grandma might not want this one unless she's ripped to shit. But hey, I don't know your grandma, so
she smiles and is just like, I'll take whatever you have in like grandma size. Thank you very much.
Yeah. I'll get you set up. In any case, Maddox here.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. He gets to have some sushi. Here, let me make a table. And Addie,
he's not here to help. He's mostly just being a nuisance, if I'm being quite honest.
Oh, a Matic isn't a nuisance. She looks a little blank after she says it. I'm gonna make a table out of sand. She puts her platter down and like crafts like a sand table. There we go. And
Yeah,
now-
no. I think he's he's out on the beach. I don't know what he's here for.
Oh, well, let me go invite him in for sushi. Also, you can have
Probably just keeping an eye on the progress for Chandra. Chandra's really starting to make a play on the Deepwood Glen freehold.
I figured it would go to. Well, it belongs to Joshi now, doesn't it?
It will, but she's
She's the regent. Well, technically, her, Cardis, and Matic are co-regents, according to their oath.
Yeah, but she's wanting to make it a little bit more permanent.
Oh, good luck.
I think Maddox here's spying on her behalf.
Matic! She starts to yell at him. Matic, come out here. I have sushi.
Maybe I need to refresh. What's going on?
Oh, I can see them.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, no, refresh.
What's going on with Roll20?
I don't
Oh, you know.
You know, roll 20.
It's just
Oh.
that thing that Roll20 does.
Oh, there they are. Let's get rid of one of those.
Come over here, have some sushi.
Oh. Okay. He comes over, grabs some sushi. Oh.
You're not spying, are you?
What? No.
Why would you spy on me? I thought we were friends.
I mean, it's not like Chandra asked me to do that or anything.
Chandra asked you to do that? I can't believe her.
No, please, no, please,
I
no.
won't tell. I won't tell Chandra. I won't tell Chandra that you're spying and that you're not good at lying.
Look.
I see.
Look.
Yeah.
Look.
Here. She takes a piece of sushi and just like shoves it into his mouth. Here. That'll give you time to think. Have you thought?
All right, so look. Shadra is not asking anybody to spy, and you can take that to the bank. Shadra would not ask anybody to do that, and why would she care? She's got her own freehold that she's looking after.
Does she need help knowing how to run one?
Yeah. Willpower done been spent.
Well, maybe I could give you some tips and tricks and you could maybe tell her, because I want her to do a good job.
Yeah, well, you know.
She's the regent after all, but so are you.
Nah, not me. No.
I remember we were all in the room and you took the oath.
Well, like, yeah, but no.
I remember it.
But Shadra is like she's a big tough bitch, and I don't. She is. They don't listen to me.
I'm sorry, Maddox. That sounds really tough that they don't listen to you.
Well, like it's fine. I don't care. It doesn't bug me.
Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that.
What?
Oh, Maddox. I want you to know that if you were in my motley, I would always respect you.
Yeah.
You saw a tear rolls down his face.
Yeah, he's got like this perpetual black eye.
If you were in my motley, I would hold you with esteem and respect always.
Well, you're trying. Look, hey, I can't be bought with compliments and being treated well. I'm just not that kind of guy. I don't have that treacherous bone in me, man.
Oh no, I understand.
I get what you're trying to say. I get what you're trying to do. You're trying to use your prettiness to mix me up, man. And let me tell you, it's working.
Oh.
It's working real well.
Okay, well, just know that the offer is on the table. After all, you were the one who won my first kiss.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not like I've ever thought about it since then. Like, not once. Not every day. Not every minute.
Maddox.
No. Look, you can't. Look, and people always say that pukas lie and stuff, but it's not really about spotting the lie. It's about knowing when they're telling the truth, and sometimes they tell the truth. I gotta go.
Excellent. I'm finally learning how to use wiles.
I can...
Yeah, you got rid of him.
Oh, sad to see him go. I'm really glad to see that everything is so completely uncomplicated around here.
Yeah, that's just the charm of Point Avalon.
She sort of grumbles off to the side. May I have... Looks down at the sushi.
Please, you're my guest.
Leans down.
I
Takes...
welcome you if you want. While you're here, you can spend a night at my hearth, supervised. And that's the hospitality I extend to you as the lady of the Point Avalon Freehold.
She
You
takes
can
the sushi.
spend a point of glamour to seal that.
Oh, I could, yeah. Let me do it. Let me mark it.
Yep. And it is sealed.
The deal is sealed.
Oh god, yeah. She eats the sushi and sort of leans in and goes, well, I'm sure that's something you might want from me. I'm something of a good luck charm. In fact, when I'm around, my main goal is to sort of draw any problems to myself. That's like, how do I put this? They send me places because I tend to sort of scare off trouble. I've got an aura, you see. She's small. She's gesticulating. She's stating this about the aura very vehemently.
Oh. So you're not at all a meek person who doesn't get noticed?
No, not at all whatsoever. I'm like I'm a good luck charm. That's the best way to put it. Good luck charm, top to bottom.
Oh. I wonder if that's a good thing or a bad thing, considering all the stuff that's happened. Let me think. It's a good thing.
Yeah, definitely a good thing. Nodding along. So
Nodding along in disagreement.
yeah, exactly. You just put me down somewhere, and yeah, that place will be safe for sure. I only go to safe places.
Oh. Do you draw stuff out? Like sucking poison from a wound?
She sort of shakes her head. No. I wouldn't exactly say anything like that. My profession demands that, I stay on the move, and, when I'm sent somewhere, I make sure it's, good and safe. She smiles. It's my job to provide an assessment at the very end of all of this. I'm just a surveyor, nothing more than that.
Do you have a gun?
But no.
Can I see your gun?
No, absolutely.
Show it to me. Show me your gun. You have a gun. You have a gun.
Adelaide.
What?
Maybe we should hold back on the asking for personal items.
I just want to see it.
Well,
Let me see your gun.
yeah, let me see the gun.
With two people pressuring her, she slowly opens up the code and shows off just a normal-ass handgun.
Okay.
Okay. It's not chimerical?
Not this, no.
Do you have chimerical ones?
She...
Uh-oh.
She scratches the side of her head. I don't have other guns, especially, like, weapons? No.
But cantrips?
I mean, all changelings have them.
Yeah, but...
I don't know anyone who doesn't know a cantrip or two.
Tilting head away. Well, yeah, I have a wide variety of cantrips at my disposal. Definitely not a one-trick pony. No, that's not me.
That's so exciting.
What part?
Um, and so you're not a badass?
No, I'm unstoppable pretty much.
Patty!
Oh,
Uh,
hey.
Joshua rushes in and is like, he looks scared.
Uh,
Bright's in trouble.
what?
Yeah. Bright is he went loose. He's acting crazy, and I don't know why.
Oh no! Oh no! Wait, did he get out of the playground?
Yeah, he's out of the playground. He's out and about.
Oh.
We don't even know where the trot connected.
Oh shit! Addie doesn't usually cuss, but if she knows that thing is wild and loose, she's like, "Oh no! Oh no!"
You hear like the roar of a dragon, and and yeah, like if you were to step outside of the place at this moment, you would see Bright like crawling over some of the smaller buildings on the boardwalk, breathing glass lightning into the sky.
Holy shit, that's so cool!
And that is where we will end today's session.
Oh god!
Oh, fantastic!
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you both so much. Thank you, Jay, for us finally being able to put this together. We've been
Legit.
trying for a while, and this was super fun.
You two
know.
are relentlessly hilarious. Like,
Oh.
I wasn't fucking prepared. Like, at like the 2-hour mark, I'm like, oh my god, everything hurts from laughing.
I had to mute my mic to take a puff of my inhaler. I've been laughing so hard.
Oh, y'all are the best. Holy shit.
Yeah. This was so much fun. We're so glad you could join us for it. It's been a little while since we've done this, and we're very happy to have you with us for it.
Yeah.
I've got a fan art display. Everything's gonna look wonk for half a
Oh.
second. I'm not. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so we have fan art.
Shit, we have
We certainly do. I believe this was put together by Peter GSC. Also, I want to shout out everybody in the chat who is like following this over from Duets with Dice. If you want more of these two, please go watch. It's so good.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
So, from the top, we have, from a poor fool, we have a Skye doing her best reading the book, reading the dossier. Fantastic. And we have, from D, all of the icons we saw during this session. These are all so fucking gorgeous.
Yeah, D killed it. A lot of them were made. A lot of them were made some years ago.
Yeah.
Or like maybe a year ago.
No.
A year, maybe a year and a half.
Years.
And we didn't totally get the chance to see all of them. But these were and then a lot of them were made like this week. Like my personal favorite among them is the lily icon.
Oh my god,
man,
it's so
it
good.
looks so good.
Yeah, hold on. So we did get asked the question, is this a sequel? And yes, this is a continuation. You don't gotta, like, in order to watch this, you don't need to see the things before, but I highly recommend seeing the things before over at Duets with Dice YouTube channel, link, description, there you go. Seriously, it's good. It's really good stuff. So, next up, yeah, no, D, these are absolutely wonderful.
I have the biggest crush on this Lily. Like, oh my god.
She's wonderful. I love how these two icons unite. This is the coolest thing.
Oh gosh.
Oh. Yeah, this Lily's really good.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the.
Oh,
For some reason, the Imgur's just not opening for me.
Oh, I'm screen sharing it if you want to hop in to see where I'm at right now. See what the
here we go.
stream is seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm rolling back to Lily so we can appreciate more. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, she's so.
She's so good.
Love
Then
it.
from MD, we have Skye's design as well as Skye Human. Yes.
Yeah.
She's got a slightly different look. Spencer, thank you for
Oh.
finding a 1999 Chevrolet Lumina.
Oh.
Excellent. Oh. Sid, I have strong feelings about for a variety of reasons. I adore him.
Sid is great.
Oh, I want to punt you into the ocean. You're wonderful. They're so great job, like just across the board. These are all so good.
Mm-hmm.
And then
yeah, it's
Randy.
such good art and so much of it so quickly.
Oh,
Commission D.
Commission D.
Yes, Commission D.
And MD, this is frickin' wonderful. God, I love this look so much.
I love the design of Skye.
Yeah. When I saw it, I was like, "Uh-oh,
Yeah.
I'm getting icons."
Oh my god. So I believe that's it. Let me refresh just to make sure. But I believe that's it. So, thank you everybody for coming out and joining us. Oh, wait, no, of course, we have a very important mole at the very end.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet Matic.
Aw, the only piece of fan art Matic will ever get.
Ever again.
He deserves none of it.
Matic is a shitter.
Polaris does a thing, says the session has so much power and comedy, y'all got amazing chemistry.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you so much, and thanks again for running. Thanks again for playing, and yeah, I hope you guys come back for the next part.
Yeah.
Mm.
Have a good night, everybody. Say goodbye to chat.
Goodbye.